Greetings, Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon, and welcome to your Tarot Vidoscope for September 2020 by Amma Lightworker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell. If you'd like to get your very own private consultation with me, please visit my website www.amalightworker.com and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign, an Akashic reading for each sign of the zodiac. And it is available for download and purchase through vimeo.com. The link for that, for those of you who are interested, is down here below in the show more description box. Or you may choose to join. When you click on the join button right here next to the subscribe, that's going to take you to the membership program, and you get to choose a tier to get more information. And these are readings that I'm doing there by joining that you are not going to be able to find anywhere else in the internet. And these are twice as long readings. And you may also find a link to join to have access to these exclusive readings and services in the link down here below. Scroll down here in the show more description box. With that being said, now allow me to focus on this reading for you, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. The general feeling that I am picking up for you has to do with completion, finalizing. Something is finally coming to an ending and is going to allow you to start a new endeavor. There's going to be a significant breakthrough, either a good news or important information, maybe the information or the news that you were hoping for to get. People may intervene to help you, to guide you with a direction that maybe you want to go now, maybe going back to something that feels familiar to you, and emotional balance and healing mostly at an emotional level, a development of your intuition, creativity, and important dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. So that was the general feeling for you, Cancer. Now I'm going to break this down one by one. The first card that showed up for you is the Ten of Wands. I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then we'll break this down. Okay, I'm going to tune in to hear what the Spirit has to tell you about this card. The Ten of Wands, to me, it means feeling in charge, in control, in command. Sometimes it could also be, you are achieving this success, but you are also carrying the burden of success. Lightening your load, overworking. It could be time now for a new endeavor. Sometimes to me, it also means the wands here, the 10 wands here represent the wisdom, the skill, the knowledge that you have accumulated in your way to success, completion, and finalizing. Sometimes it also means you are done with one stage and now you are ready to move up to the next stage. And very often this card to me also speaks about moving to a new, better home, moving up. You have been thinking a lot, analyzing. Maybe you were also even looking into getting some sign from God or the universe. Okay, some sort of a confirmation, because now it feels that an opportunity will open up for you. I have a sense that for some of you, this could be the month where maybe you are completing a job because you are getting ready for a new job. You may be getting ready to expand a job, a career, or maybe a business that you have. Some of you could be having feelings, opportunities, ideas about going back to doing something that feels very familiar to you. Maybe going back to a profession, going back to a company that maybe you used to work for before. And it does feel that you are going to find in some ways your independence. If independence means for you starting up a new business, that's what you're going to start. Begin somewhere. If independence for you means a new home, an upgrade, or even an upgrade to the home where you live, that's what you're going to be after. I have a sense that now they're talking about the life skills, the life lessons that you have accumulated, what relationships, marriages, people around you, the environment, different situations have taught you so far. I have a sense that now you are going to put to good use lessons that you have picked up from life. You are going to be looking at what is practical for you to do, what is most convenient. I almost have a sense that some of you could be learning something that is new, but it's going to be very much hands on kind of learning. And you could be the one showing up to surprise somebody else. Your hands are full. It could be the opportunity that you bring into this person, important news, communication, gifts, but you are showing up with a full heart and hands full of gifts, or opportunity, full of ideas, with someone. So you could also be the one leading the way, okay, helping somebody else with their direction. The next card that you have is the Ace of Wands. To me, it means a breakthrough, a victory, a new passion, a new love, a new journey in life that may also be a new romantic journey in life. Occasionally, this card to me also means childbirth, important news, important communication. Is like almost here God is intervening to make something happen for you. For some of you, you are going to feel that new friends, new acquaintances, business partners, people to network with are easily falling in your lap. You could be having some sort of a major breakthrough in a situation that involves a home, doing business from home, working with homes, any businesses, any jobs that are connected to homes, but they are also bringing in the forefront an important breakthrough with a family related circumstance. If it was about a fight, a dispute, people not getting along, now there's going to be at least the very beginning of some signs that there's going to be peace after all. Um, So the beginning of starting to get along. You could be hearing at this time good news coming to you from a partner, a business partner, a business associate, a domestic partner, or a spouse. There's going to be this opportunity for you to grow in some ways, and I'm getting a lot of business activities, investments, new business ideas, opportunity for you to expand in some ways in whatever it is that you are doing. If this is not happening to you personally, this may be happening to your spouse or to your domestic partner. Maybe they are expanding in some ways with their business, their finances, and that's going to be good for you as well. If you are a Cancer that have been feeling a little bit left out or abandoned, maybe still in some form of isolation, I have a sense that now you're going to feel like you are picking up life exactly where you left up. You are going to pick up with your social engagement, social activities. It feels like for some of you, you're going to have a sense that life is coming to a full circle. And it may also be in connection to that new birth, news of a child being born, that you are going to have this sense that life is coming to a full circle. Media, social media, internet communication, texts, all kinds of communications are going to be very much important right now. In some cases, You may be receiving some news upon which you have to act immediately. But again, I'm getting a sense here of getting some very good news. You may also be hearing at this time from courts, legal proceedings, things that have to do with immigration, travel, and even I even get like news about a marriage, a wedding as well. It could be coming to you a little bit all out of nowhere. The next card that you have is the Queen of Swords. If it represents a person, usually it represents an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. You could be dealing with this Queen of Swords in September. And again, always remember to check out the video for your rising sign and moon sign because it will provide you with additional information. This card also represents authority of public life, ideas, a lawyer, somebody who works for law enforcement agencies, a therapist, a coach, someone who is firm, creative, someone who may offer advice from their own experiences and or practical help. This Queen of Swords may show up for some of you to maybe offer to you some advice. They may be offering to you their expertise. It could be the case that some of you Cancerians may be doing some business with her. He or she may show up to be a powerful client. He or she may show up to be a business partner or associate. For some of you, I have a sense that she's going to show up in some capacity where he or she is going to teach you hands-on how something is done. She may show up as a tutor, a mentor, a teacher. I even get a sense of a spiritual leader. You may hire their services at this time. And I have a sense that this person is going to teach you one by one, step 1 to 3, how something is done, how to get to where you want to be. For other Cancerians, this Queen of Swords, I have a sense that maybe in the past you have had some tension, some not such an easy circumstance, or being around this Queen of Swords. If there has been a fight, a dispute, maybe this represents a boss or a supervisor. To you now, I have a sense that if you needed to clear the air about something, something will be said in the open just to clear the air about something. You could be in a circumstance where family may be putting you in charge. You may be in charge of organizing a gathering, in charge of family affairs, in charge of a family business. This maybe happened to you in a job that you may have where suddenly more responsibilities will be granted to you because again it goes back to the idea that you are going to be placed in a position of more power in some degree. Pay attention, Cancer, how you communicate with everyone, particularly with this Queen of Swords, because certain words could be spoken either by you or by this Queen of Swords that later on you may end up regretting. You need to be very patient and very cautious with spoken words and written words. I have a sense that a lot of people are going to look at you, Cancer, in September as a person to go to. They're going to be looking at you to get some advice, to hear your opinion, to get your guidance. Don't be surprised if people just show up because maybe they need your input or your advice. You're going to show up as a powerful force that is going to come up with solutions or ideas. You're going to attract people who have some sort of a problem and they're going to be looking up to you about finding a solution to it. If you are somebody who maybe you are dealing with insurances, insurance claims, lawsuits, the courts in some ways. You may be dealing right now with filling out important forms, important applications. For some of you, I even get a sense that you may be going to some kind of an interview. Could be a job interview. I don't know what other kind of interview this may be, but you are going to be waiting for the results. You are going to be waiting to hear whether you got in, whether you got accepted, or maybe you have created something. Maybe this is a project, a presentation, and then you are waiting eagerly to hear whether how that is going to be, whether it's going to be welcomed, how would that be received. The next card that you have is water, emotional well-being. So when you get this card is linked into Neptune. Now, I'm not an astrologer. I don't know if Neptune is playing an important role in September and its astrological movements, but maybe it could be something to do with your own personal chart. So this is a card also that is deeply connected to imagination, intuition, dreams. When you get this card, it's very important that you journal out every experience that you have with your dreams when you space out, because your own psyche, your subconscious mind, your own emotions are trying to tell you something. So it's very important that you do pay attention to that. Focus on the cleansing power of water, okay? Anything to be around water, go for a swim, take a very luxurious bubble bath, visit an aquarium. So anything with water is going to help your energy in September. Maybe something that has a feature of water, a painting of water, because it's going to help you to navigate through your emotions. For many of you, this is going to be an important month, a very good month. However, you may be feeling emotionally tired. You may be feeling like you want your life to feel a little bit different, or simply to get out of your daily routine, or even to go away for a couple of days. Spirit will be working on you particularly to heal anything at an emotional level, or to recharge you, to help you unwind, particularly to help you deal with any kinds of fears, okay, or that tendency that you may have to be overly excited. This card is also very much connected to the sacral chakra, to release all hurts. Visualization will help you a lot. Visualize where is it that you want to be, what do you want to achieve. So visualize, maybe do a guided meditation to balance and to strengthen your sense of creativity, sexuality, life force, to feel and be renewed, like be childlike. Okay, just like a dolphin playing in water. You could be very much drawn to mysteries of life. You could be drawn to figure out maybe a medical mystery, or maybe you are trying to figure out health-wise with your body. What is it that you can adjust? Not necessarily that something is wrong, but maybe you want to feel more vitality, more life force running through your body. You may find your self going back to something that is old and familiar to you, maybe an old job or an old profession, but you are also going to be doing that in a different way. Do not be surprised if people from your past you start to contact you, or in some ways notice these serendipitous momentum. That's what they're calling them, like coincidences. You may be running into people that you haven't seen in such a long time. It feels like there's a lot of karma around you, karmic events happening, but this time around it feels like karma is trying to upgrade your life, or at the very least an area of your life, to set you free from any emotional hurts, any emotional baggage that you know or you don't know that you are still carrying around. You are going to be in the process of reinventing yourself, maybe with your physical appearance, maybe with a business, maybe reinventing yourself through a new job, a new profession. I even get a sense of a new relationship in the making. You are still, waiting to see how this new relationship is developing for some of you, and they highly recommend to take many breaks throughout your day, throughout your working day, or generally throughout the day. Take often many mini breaks, because that's what's going to help you so that you can feel better focused and be more efficient. You may be dealing with secrets. Maybe now you are ready to reveal some of your deepest, darkest secrets. You could be having some sort of a breakthrough, maybe in a therapy session, maybe during a healing session. But I have a sense that your curiosity is going to expand beyond Western medicine, beyond traditional. You could be exploring a little bit more about religion or spirituality, even taking courses, classes, reading about it. There is this sense that your soul is evolving. As a result, you're going to see that your life is evolving in at least one area of your life. But you are actually going to be able to see uh, some of this is happening now, but you may not even pay attention to it until November. There is some connection here with the energy of September and in November. Whatever may begin now, it could fully bloom in November, or the success that you are making that is happening in your life now is going to have like a second upgrade or something significant happening around November. And you can always go to check out the video for your rising sign and moon sign, because it's going to give you additional information. You can go to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested. The link is down here below, or click the join button right here next to subscribe. This way you are going to have exclusive videos and services that you are not going to be able to find anywhere else here on internet. Like, share, subscribe, contact me for a private reading. I'm a lightworker at gmail.com. And remember that I am introducing a new service when we are going to connect with your soul, every person is an expert at something. And at this time, the service is going to be about evoking this mastery. Okay, and to decide whether this mastery needs to integrate or to disintegrate. The price that I'm offering this at, because it's a new service is going to be a very special price, $175 for 90 minutes. When I introduce a new service later on, this price is going to change. It may go up. So this is the chance for you to get it at this low price now. You can always visit my website for further information, www.amalightworker.com. Thank you again, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye.